Na police be soa wo kwa. Mzozu mempa bishop. Na bishop be catch no dey see. Na nye say na bishop peno.
People have been a disgrace. We know that, yeah, you people, you be big disgrace. We know. We dey manage on ourselves. Let me tell you, the reason why people are stealing anyhow, where the country make hard. Food serve the problem. We don't get food chop. Me, I dey do events. I know they do events anymore. Things are hard, Mr. President. Things are hard. Go and fight crime in your country. Stop going from one place to another with things that do not bother us. You people said coronavirus. Look at the burial you did recently. I don't even want to talk. You say coronavirus. You were campaigning from one place to another. Far more to do fucko. Yes, say no, you don't do jack. Far more to do nonsense. Far more to steal more. I talk him. You will be criminals. Fix the country. The girlie. You people say, oh, if you don't be prostitutes, no problem. She can't put in voice. Fix the country, fix the country. No, you don't want to give anybody anything. We just manage with you people. We manage with you people. We have been managing. Mr. President, say, I'm broke. Mr. President, say, I'm broke. Me of all people, if I go and come cry, Mr. President, I can get hand to mouth. Mr. President, things are not working. We don't have money. Mr. President, some of us, we are sick to pay our bills. We cannot pay. Mr. President, we are not working in this country. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself to be called the president of a country? Then when we talk, you want to be arresting us? You want to be arresting us when we talk? Why are you oppressing us? Why are you taking our voice away? The only thing that we have is our voice. You be Babylon. Come arrest me, join. Fuck all of you people. You people are bloody criminals in suits. And the police that are even arresting people, I pity you people. Because at the end of the day, they don't pay you people while you sleep in kiosks. You don't even have anything to put on your tables. They are killing you bastards. Because you do not have bulletproof vest. At the end of the day, we sit in this country and they give you order. Then you go and arrest the citizens. Find the criminals that killed the policeman.
One more time. Asempe nipa. Onipa ne pasemo. Asempe nipa. Onipa ne pasemo. They say it is curiosity that will make a cat to be in an Igbe man's soup instead of a girl man's kitchen. Hear it for the second time.
People have been a disgrace. We know that, yeah, you people, you be big disgrace. We know. We manage on ourselves. Let me tell you, the reason why people are stealing anyhow, where the country make hard. Food serve the problem. We don't get food chop. Me, I they do events. I know they do events anymore. Things are hard, Mr. President. Things are hard. Go and fight crime in your country. Stop going from one place to another with things that do not bother us. You people said coronavirus. Look at the burial you did recently. I don't even want to talk. You say coronavirus. You were campaigning from one place to another. Far more to do fucko. Yes, say no, you don't do jack. Far more to do nonsense. Far more to steal more. I talk him. You will be criminals. Fix the country. The girlie. You people say, oh, if you don't be prostitutes, no problem. She can't put in voice. Fix the country, fix the country. No, you don't want to give anybody anything. We just manage with you people. We manage with you people. We have been managing. Mr. President, say, I'm broke. Mr. President, say, I'm broke. Me of all people, if I go and come cry, Mr. President, I can get hand to mouth. Mr. President, things are not working. We don't have money. Mr. President, some of us, we are sick to pay our bills. We cannot pay. Mr. President, we are not working in this country. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself to be called the president of a country? Then when we talk, you want to be arresting us? You want to be arresting us when we talk? Why are you oppressing us? Why are you taking our voice away? The only thing that we have is our voice. You be Babylon. Come arrest me, join. Fuck all of you people. You people are bloody criminals in suits. And the police that are even arresting people, I pity you people. Because at the end of the day, they don't pay you people while you sleep in kiosks. You don't even have anything to put on your tables. They are killing you bastards because you do not have bulletproof vest. At the end of the day, we sit in this country and they give you order. Then you go and arrest the citizens. Find the criminals that killed the policeman. People have been a disgrace. We know that, yeah, you people, you'll be big disgrace. We know.
And I ask a question. Who is she? Namone. Mbeje. Namofole. Me abu mbulu ne. Mbeje. Ke omiye fun. Obaya social media. No ta osano ha okowe kumelo. Mi neba. Kebof na shikake ofe event. Obehe wale unyoya hospital le. Na mojibo. I ask myself that as social media become the medium of disrespecting the elderly, if you can insult Nana Addo Dankwa, His Excellency the President, then insulting John Dramani Mahama is easy. As for archbishops, pastors, elite gospel field counselors like us, we look like grasshoppers in your sight. But can you, sitting down there, compare yourself to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana? If His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is your great-grandfather's son, will you do this? You can open your mouth by sex anyhow because you are angry. Bible says, and I'm saying Bible says because you, this girl there, you go to a very good church where the man of God is too learned. He teaches truth and you are a Christian. But charity begins at home, not in the church. You can come and speak loose, call His Excellency criminal in suits, that he's working everywhere, he should sit and fix the country. Did you go to school? Wait, Jimmy. Hey, Bible says Jimmy batabo frakuma and treswa banya de why Ghana for sa Jimmy yang waya. That your president is here. He's traveled to America. And he's shuttling Washington, Boston, Virginia, Worcester. I see the president and ask myself, is this man an old man, excuse my language, a grown-up man or a young man? Just to make sure that Ghana will be something. If John Dramani Mahama, ex-president, was in power, he could have done same. Yesterday I saw a guy holding a placard against Buhari. Somebody asked him, why are you doing this? He said, I'm fighting for my brothers and sisters. Are you a Nigerian? He says, no. So what is written on the placard? Do you understand this? He said, yes. Have you been to Nigeria before? He says, no. So do you know what you are doing is wrong because you don't know what you are doing? Were you paid to do it? He said, yes. Then the video ended. Why do you wash your dirty linen in public? If you don't respect because you are fat, if you don't respect because you are plus size, If you don't respect because at 32, a man decided to make you a wife, and because of that, you believe that you are more intelligent than anybody, or because you went to the university and you had a second degree upper, or first degree lower, or you use a shower to buy properties in Ghana, and the men of Ashawo, their money is finished. Should you speak against the president, that hear her voice, that somebody like her, when she goes out there, she doesn't come like that? My sister, when you go out there, what do you go and do? The things you were selling, have you stopped selling them? Whatever you were selling, which Nanado came, have they stopped you from selling? Event. Clemento Suarez just organized an event. Abeku Santana just organized an event. People are organizing event. Why can't you organize event? Sadiq, the rest, did they organize event? So why are you blaming another for? That you, a chick of it. You see, I'm not a politician. But I think that the level of disrespect going on, if we don't stop it, it will not become bloody, but it will come to hunt us. I said it to a friend that Honorable Hope Sinadoye, whatever he said, whether it's true or not, I see him at a position that he's not qualified to mingle with that, even though he's a communication person. I said it. I said, hear her statement very well. Criminals in suits. Can you prove by law? Do you have an evidence to prove that the president is a criminal? Do you have an evidence to, you see, we should be careful when we are emotionally speaking like me. I am carefully choosing my words. If you could have said alleged criminals, but emphatic statement to insult your president because you have social media, what have you this thing achieved? What have you achieved? You. Ana eto bre nufo bre aba enti woto na wonufo dia e kire se uyobi e binkwa enya glass e binkwa adeni abu adiasa. The president of the country comes to a particular, His Excellency ex-president John Dramani Mahama, when he even visits America on official visit, he is protected because we are all not the same. Come and see the level of respect that is accorded to the president. Then he travels to beg. Nana Dankwa is he travels to beg. He travels to lobby. That is governance. You have been to school. Did you learn what governance is? It's not sitting and putting your hands in your demrifa. People promise us, even us. Until we fly to meet them, they forget what they promised us. With all the prayer we pray. What is your problem? That you can't feed yourself. You can't go to hospital. Let me advise you. If you wake up in the morning and you can't feed yourself, when you sleep, don't wake up. If you wake up in the morning and you don't have money to go to the hospital, when you sleep, don't wake up. In the midst of the bad economy, people are buying houses. People are building. People are marrying. People are establishing new business. Some of us are selling ginger honey chips in the bad economy, no president in the world, including Ghana, can solve all of us our problems. They are doing their part. So what right did you have to insult our president? Look, the fact that he didn't vote for Nana-Addo, His Excellency, doesn't mean he's not a president. Ex-President John Mahama. Today, when he's anywhere, I will forever give him the respect because he's an ex-president. He's not an ordinary person. That is why when he went to save the guy with the motorbike, I insulted the team that they did wrong. Because his life is precious. He's not the same like us. Insult me because you don't respect. But don't take your foolishness to the presidency. That German government, the US states, had an address from His Excellency the President. Ekugudam etie wa mampenyin. Na ujimi eni se o chinchin. Na ka ombe di utubi. Ana ombe fi unufu ano. Jimie. Ukasa unufu dosu na to dosu an. Uye nipa. Ade na mumbu aliesa. Obia solo kaseti o mampenyin. Yaye dintino. Yansumu kaseti yayen. Yes. Yasuko tusa abwe bisi onyonko so a. Men kase so no so. Kase so yen so. Dasa ne mesimaro ida no mampanyin. Dasa ne me da no manyuni. I might one day become a president. I might one day become a member of Council of State. One day become an MP. When roof rats, dog-centered, cat-oriented, thinking human beings of such caliber, from hencoop and the zookeeping and poultry farming mentality, with no proper parenting, are in the country, they will make the country ungovernable for you. Anybody that will insult any president in power, and you believe that those people, they are insulting because of another president that is coming, is a lie. Your Excellency, these are the children that have grown in the country that you are governing, whilst you were not yet a president. From your father's time, this child is a small girl. This girl is just about, either in her early 30s, she just has body, but she's a small girl. She speaks childish. She's a child. Your Excellency, this is what we have brewed. May I, with all humility, take up my cap and ask that don't take an action over this stupid girl's statement. You are doing what you can do under your manifesto. We never voted for you with a national manifesto. But we voted for you according to your party manifesto, Your Excellency. These things are part of the things that you want to fix. May the police, not because she's too precious, I am pleading with you, don't touch things like this. Leave her for us to use Akesha Edwe. Wakesha bulu anitaje. Mama Rebecca min pabofai. Gama bi kome. Bulu bi taflache to taflache. Ina kefosa. Ayu ashowu. Min pafai. Kenumu ayu akemin pale fai. Awala nakate. Diake ehiato. Eyo ko dwemo. Shimi to makpa fai mahale. Ofane. Please, Your Excellency. IGP, I will not teach you how to do your work. I beg you. But if it may be okay, this thing, don't touch it. She can't eat in the morning. She can't pay her medical bills. She wants to be arrested. So you feed her and pay her medical bills. Please. We all know. Descending Ghanaians knows that the way we are struggling to take care of our children is the same way you are struggling to take care of the nation. This is not a political statement. But the way your house is, that you go back from work and come, and your son, who doesn't know what it takes to paint, is writing on the wall, my name is Philip Lutford. Beating him, spanking him, screaming at him, doesn't buy paint. But warning him, we don't write on the wall, write on the sheets. Will solve the problem one way or the other. It doesn't mean he will write again. As for this one, please leave her for me. I will change her. Girl, see how you're sweating. Because of the president. See how your temper and your heart is beating. This video. How many minutes did you do it? With your face. If you are beautiful enough, you won't scarf. But your nasty hair, your ugly look, so you cover it with a scarf. But your ears are there to be identified. Your big nose is there to be seen. Your huge mouth, challenging Shatawali, is exposed. Your family, nobody told you taboo. 4 more to do ocha. Be careful what you do on social media. Be careful. God, maybe your mother is sitting here somewhere at Osua Mantra selling kelewele. Because of this, your nonsense. You drag the family into the face of the mud. Your husband is struggling. Because of you, they will investigate him. People, a word to a wise. It's not always enough, but could be enough for those of you. Your Excellency, forgive this one. This is a burden. This is a problem. But I beg you, forgive her. Leave her for me to deal with her. Because if you have somebody like this as your great-grandfather at the presidency, like your skin color have changed. You cannot even be a house girl in the house of Akufo-Addo. Even if he's not a president. Because such roof rats, Mama Rebecca would not engage your services. But because of presidential position, we think everybody can sort anybody. May God forgive you. That if you watch this video of mine, this thing that you said,
we dey manage on ourselves. Let me tell you, for the reason why people are stealing anyhow, where the country make hard. Food serve the problem. We don't get food chop. Me, I they do events. I know they do events anymore. Things are hard, Mr. President. Things are hard. Go and fight crime in your country. Stop going from one place to another with things that do not bother us. You people said coronavirus. Look at the burial you did recently. I don't even want to talk. You say coronavirus. You were campaigning from one place to another. Farmer to do fucko. Yes, no, you don't do jack. 4 more to do nonsense. 4 more to steal more. I talk him. You will be criminals. Fix the country. The girlie. You people say, oh, if you are be prostitute, no problem. She can't put in voice. Fix the country, fix the country. No, you don't want to give anybody anything. We just manage with you people. We manage with you people. We have been managing. Mr. President, say, I'm broke. Mr. President, say, I'm broke. Me of all people, if I go and come cry, Mr. President, I can get hand to mouth. Mr. President, things are not working. We don't have money. Mr. President, some of us, we are sick to pay our bills. We cannot pay. Mr. President, we are not working in this country. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself to be called the president of a country? Then when we talk, you want to be arresting us? You want to be arrested?
The president is ashamed to be governing a country with foolish girl like you. Stupid, disrespectful brats. Bull. Kwa shadi bedwemu. Kwa triye ba. Obadu mo manjano. Obanyo joche. Alono bu mo no job mo fia ke mo fia mo sumo bo e tantan. Kwa hesan. Baby akele. Boto. Bobaja president. That when people are stealing, they're stealing and the robbery is justified because the country is habulu kwa shia. Ne kwa bulu bi na mo bi ne. Men kolo for nebu money. You can't pay your rent. Go and live in the village. You can't pay your rent. Go and lie on the street and die. I say, if you think that you don't have money to pay your hospital bill, when you sleep, don't wake up to go to the hospital. Sleep. You can't feed yourself. Are you not married? Is your husband who sent you? People like this are still called wives, making men suffer. Because when your wife comes to do this, everybody will think you are not in charge. But it is not your fault, mister. It's because of the family she belongs to. She's not well trained. Because if you are well trained, you think before you talk. What is it? What wrong has governance and democracy done to us? What has social media done to us? That gives us the clearance, the impedance, the acceleration, the non-resistance, the capacity, that voluptuous voice to speak. Because we have volume on our phone. Because we can set camera and use 2 series data. Don't be silly next time. When we are not in this country, whether a goat becomes the president in Ghana, I am tired of allowing fools to insult the governance of this country. It is not about anybody, it's about the president, the first gentleman of the land. Why you know in the country when may he so rest in peace? When Atta Mills died, the country was dark. The president is not an ordinary person. Grown up, an aged man. Come, yes, he chose to be a president, but he's using his influence to get what can run the country. What do you know how to do? You. Look at your face. You don't respect. If you make a mistake and you come back, not with apology, to join me to beg the president on your behalf, but somebody tickles you and you come just anyway, you regret you did. You are disgracing the church you attend because your pastor is so decent, respected. Even your pastor is in governance. You are insulting him to Kwashia. You got Bulubi. Now, Choselene. Sansan. Kaka, if you are doing a shower, you want me to do a shower, Jibo. Only a shower. Mona feko eni na you la shami na wo. Bulu. You stood this and you think that this is how the physical people are talking. It's not true. Nobody has employed you because I saw the end of the thing, fix the country. This is not the voice of the fix the country. It's their constitutional right to demand fix the country. But it is nobody's constitutional right to degrade the president. Wherever he goes, he doesn't travel that Akufo-Addo has traveled. He travels with the flag of Ghana under the Republic of Ghana, with the taxes of the Republic of Ghana. That is why he deserves to sit in the first class aeroplane. Because no man can no man ball. Monkeys play by sizes. Friends and loved ones, I'm grateful for you joining me today. But if you know her, I don't know her well, but I've seen her before. I've heard her yabby okro mouth, empty with no content, talking before. So she thinks she has following. You think you have numbers on Instagram, so you can insult the president. You see, I didn't see it on your page. I saw it on a very credible page called Pulse Ghana. Yes. And it means it's gone. Do you know what you've done to yourself now? You've closed your chapter. You are finished. You got this nasty face of yours with a scarf will forever remain on the hearts and the mind of the wicked. Be careful. For the rest of you who think you are following sensationalism, for the rest of you who think you are following emotions, for the rest of you who think you are following political ideologies, for the rest of you who think you are untouchable, just because you might have influence and connection with a big man, be careful. Because we are not the same. The Constitution, we are all equal before the Lord, but not true. The president is the first gentleman. The wife is the first gentleman. The vice president is the second gentleman. The wife is the second gentlewoman. Don't take yourself into the same level. Your Excellency, once again, may I beg on behalf of this thing that you have as a Ghanaian, forgive her. Thank you so much. My topic for today, I'm going to read messages. Your messages are dropping like fire. I wish I had somebody to read for me. I'm sorry, forgive me. But some of this nonsense must stop. Somebody says on social media, on Instagram, he says, I think the government should start regulating social media in the country. No matter what we do. I don't know what we can do, but it's a good advice. But if they start regulating, it will affect all of us because of such fools. She's a foolish girl. Tell her I say so. And she's a foolish girl because of the way she spoke against the president and governance. She has to apologize on the same network that I'm sorry for what I said. No policeman is sleeping in kiosks. When you see a policeman in kiosks, the kiosks were made a temporary place for our own protection. So those kiosks you see, kiosk police station, it is that the police are risking their lives so we will have a place to call them. It doesn't make them fools. What is it? What is it? Read some messages for me, boy. Oh my God. And your name says, Councillor Lutrot, talking about Tardy. Because of the pregnant woman. I think somebody came to ask what's happening. Yeah, I started with the pregnant woman issue, that be careful with social media, and I think that is what has caused a lot of news. I mean, the lady was trending on news so much. He says, okay, Councillor, the thing is the messages are something. Now it's clapping. I said, you are doing the same. You are doing the same thing. You are accusing her for. You are doing the same thing you're accusing her for, Angela. This is how the youth learn from Angela, come and learn. Stop this. That small girl there is not my age. I am not a youth. And I won't do that. But when you have a youth like this who doesn't respect, use her as a scapegoat to stop the other nonsense. So I'm not doing the same thing she's doing. Don't compare me to this girl. That's what I'm telling you, Angela. Don't. I'm not doing the same thing. I'm stopping her from what she's done. It's trending everywhere. Do you know the image is painting for us Ghanaians and our president? Angela, come again. Why Osu, please? Because she spoke gun. Akosua is clapping. Millicent say, Councillor, please leave her. The police will not forgive her, but the president will forgive her. I'm pleading because people like this, once she can't even pay for her rent, you know what will happen to her when they take her? Please, let me beg the president and the people. Pat says, I wonder, they have to deal with the insults in getting out. I'm sorry. Please, let's not do this. I'm begging the president. That's why I came to treat it. Yes, so Priscilla says so. She says she go regret. I'm sorry. Please, we will deal with her.